And major march outside of the White House today from the North Lawn. We can hear the chants of thousands lining the National Mall for what they call the March for Science. The rally coincides with Earth Day. D.C. here is the main event, but people are marching in more than 500 cities worldwide to protest what they call mounting attacks against science. Our man on the scene, James Rosen, to break it down for us. Hi, James.
Leland, good afternoon. The rain here in the nation's capital and along the mall has progressed from light drizzle to what we would now call teeming. But this doesn't seem to have diminished, at least hourly, the enthusiasm of the tens of thousands of Americans who showed up here to see a diverse roster of speakers and musical acts ranging from Bill Nye the Science Guy, who we can personally report elicited beetle-like squeals on the street when he walked past our crew earlier today, to Questlove, the founder of the group The Roots. As you noted, there are some 500 of these events in cities around the world, ranging from London and Geneva to New York to Sydney and Melbourne, Australia. The stated goal of all of these marches around the world is to broaden civic appreciation for science and to push back on what they see as increasing attacks on science, whether it is in the debate over climate change or the debate over vaccines and so forth. The organizers of the Washington event were quoted as telling the Associated Press that this is not a demonstration against President Trump or with any particular direct partisan appeal. But nonetheless, a lot of the rhetoric from the stage and a lot of the rhetoric on the very colorful signage around here has been explicitly anti-Trump in nature. I saw one sign that said, "Keep your tiny bleeping hands off my facts." And of course, this is an opportunity not just to celebrate science, but of course, as these things always turn out, commerce. There's people selling T-shirts, of course, the usual complement of things you see at big rallies when there's tens of thousands of people, food and whatnot. But my personal favorite, Leland and Elizabeth, was I saw a couple right here on Constitution Avenue hawking Bernie Sanders rolling papers. The packaging showed an image of a smoking marijuana cigarette and the words, "Feel the burn."
You never know what James Rosen is going to find at a protest rally. James, stay close. Back to you throughout the day. A little more analysis on this coming up a little later in the show as well. Thanks, James.